Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Zeeworld Drama Alert. So on this video I will be talking about an upcoming episode on Force of Attraction on Zeeworld on how Shakti finds out about Shiv's proposal. So before we move on guys, if you know this is your first time coming across my channel, then don't forget to subscribe and also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you like it after watching it to the end. So without wasting much of your time, let's move on into today's update. Shiv comes to Shakti's house and tells Manorama he wants to talk to Shakti. She says your daddy said that no one from your family would ever enter here. Rimjim tells Koil that she wants to talk to Kirtan. Koil says you should have thought before your family insulted my family. I would throw you out. Rimjim tries to go inside but Koil throws her away. Mandira comes there and holds her. She shouts at Koil for insulting Rimjim. She is our would-be daughter-in-law and Lakshmi for us. Rimjim cries and thanks her. Mandira says you can call me mom from now on. She takes her inside. Manorama tells Shiv to forget about Shakti and her family. Shiv says I came here to thank Shakti. Dharam asks him to leave. Manorama closes door on him. Shakti comes there and asks if Shiv came here. She says yes, but I threw him out. He said he came to thank you, but for what, I don't know. Kirtan comes to Mandira and finds Rimjim there. She says let's go to the room and talk. Kirtan asks what is this girl doing here? Ask her to leave. Mandira tells him to calm down. Rimjim says I should fight with you. You love me, then why did you bring proposal for Shakti? Mandira says there is a big confusion. We brought proposal for Shakti, not for Kirtan but for Shiv. The proposal was about Shiv and Shakti. Rimjim says it means you are okay with Kirtan and I's proposal. Mandira say of course, if he likes you then you would be my daughter-in-law. Rimjim thanks her and says I apologize for this confusion. Mandira says you are like my daughter, don't worry about anything. Rimjim says bye to Kirtan and leaves. Kirtan is angry. Shakti comes to her room and hears someone knocking on her window. She opens it to find Shiv hanging there. She pulls him inside and he falls on her. They both stare at each other. Shiv recalls his family telling him to choose Shakti as his life partner. He moves away. He says I came here to thank you for taking the same decision, feeling the same way. You have proven that we are real best friends. Thank you for saying that you don't want to marry me. Shakti says what? Shiv says there was big confusion. He tells her everything and how Mandira confused everything. He says the proposal was about you and I. Manorama hears all that and says oh God. Mandira gives the bangles to Rimjim and says these belong to you now. I don't know what will happen as your mother insulted my family. I will need your help in sorting things out. She tells her a plan. Rimjim says I will do as you say. She leaves. Manorama tells Shakti that the proposal was about you and Shiv. I would want Rimjim and Shakti in the same in-laws house. Shiv says no, only Rimjim would become part of our family because Shakti and I don't love each other. Shakti is hurt hearing that. Manorama says what's wrong with Shakti? Shiv says nothing wrong in her. I have shortcomings. Manorama says you have no shortcomings, you are smart and nice. Shiv says please don't talk about our marriage proposal anymore. We should talk about Kirtan and Rimjim's marriage. Shakti says I don't think Kirtan loves Rimjim and Mandira won't allow this marriage. Rimjim comes there and says I won't hear a word against them, they have already accepted me and this is proof. She shows Mandira's bangles and says I went there to find out truth. The truth is that Kirtan loves me and Mandira has already accepted me. If Shakti says a word against them then I won't spare her. Shiv asks what's wrong with her and why does Shakti think that Mandira won't accept Rimjim. Rimjim says she thinks only she will be chosen. She leaves. Shiv asks what's wrong with her. Shakti says we are sisters so it happens. Shiv says I should leave. He leaves. Shakti says Mandira is playing a dirty game. Kirtan tells Mandira that Shiv would never agree to the marriage. Mandira says just trust me and I will make Shakti marry Shiv without her even knowing my plan and he would leave her on the marriage night only. Then you can get Shakti. We have to bring them closer to break them apart. Once they get married, then Shakti will be yours. So guys, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to get more updates on your favorite Zeeworld series, and see you guys on my next video.